Welcome back to Fearless Fair's Fire. So, as you probably saw by the title, this is going to be the tour of me and my dad's blacksmith shop. So, we'll start in from the edge here, from looking onto the shop. So, it's a basically lean-to structure off of our 40-foot Conex container. The shop is about 15 feet long, or give or take, held up by these big cottonwood posts that we sunk into the ground quite a ways, and the structure is built upon that with good corrugated sheet metal for the roof. But that's the outside look. Walking in, this is waste oil from, I had a big spill. I haven't moved that and taken it to a place yet, but it has a bunch of dirt that I'm going to need to figure out to separate. Scrap metal, like really scrap metal. Stumps that I used to have this anvil on, but moved out, and you'll see why soon. More scrap, that's big aluminum piece, clamp that I don't really use. Here's my main scrap metal, or, you know, usable metal bin that has all kinds of different metal in here. This is like the axle shaft I usually use for making hammers, which I have heating up right now, actually, a piece. Here's the railroad track anvil, which I make able to slide off when I want to use my cutting table. And this is just a piece of railroad track plate. Quench tank. Oil spilled quench tank. I lost a, what did I lose it? Oh, I lost my cleaver I was forging in here, and tried to tip it over so I could try to get it, and it spilled all over the forge floor, so that's why I have that here. Extra charcoal. Quench tank I need to fill up, or my manky tank. Trash kind of bin of like oily stuff and that much. Our striking anvil, tongs I'm currently using, and this is our Peterite 126 pound anvil, just on a stump held down by chains and straightened by railroad spikes. And so, coming back here, because we kind of went that way, this right here is the main post vise, which a level on me is about at my hip. If you can take a look at that. So that's about my hip here, and I'm 5'4", so it's not as low as I'd like it to be, but it does work well. Here's all my railroad spikes that I've collected up. My wiring mess, because I've just an extension cord running out here for power. All the different power tools, you know, power brush, or brush on the angle grinder, cutter, flap wheel, my spilt linseed oil that I'm just waiting to soak into the table, my die grinder that broke, the bench top grinder, the drill press, small scrap steel that, you know, if you want a little project to forge on. Kind of crap pile. This is our big workbench, actually. This is, I want to say, 4 or 5 inches thick milled lumber that we actually milled ourselves, or that my dad milled on his sawmill. One of his couple of sawmills. I can't find my ruler, but I think it's about 5 inches thick. Here's our other post vise that needs repair because the locking bolster broke off of it. The toolbox that the drawers barely slide in, so it just stays in this position usually. And then, you know, our better steel and on working projects. So this is steel that we've bought. And then our big metal cut-off bandsaw that I need to get a new blade for. Here is where all the magic happens, or where the magic begins, at least. This is the tong rack I welded up quite a while ago, and all of our different tongs. I could go through these another time individually, along with tools. This is the forge. I believe we got this from Centaur Forge. 3-burner forge, usually just run it on 2. Coal forge, a propane forge a friend gave us, and then the propane. And then here's the hammer rack, if I didn't already go over that. Ball peen, fuller, punch, bigger ball peen, 4-pound sledge, 8-pound sledge, 4-pound, 2-pound, like 8 ounce, I think. Yep, 8 ounce ball peen, like a little 1 1/8 pound cross peen. I don't know what weight cross peen, claw hammer, round driving hammer that I made into a rounding hammer when I didn't have a rounding hammer, and one of my forged cross peens. I mean, that's really the forge. That's basically what we have here. Pretty quick tour, but got plenty of stuff and material to do. And then this is like my material yard in a way. Stuff that I've just collected off of the ranch down that I work at during the summer. Like leaf springs, mower blades, different scrap steel. So, and then this is an old welding bench that, you know, works good in here. So, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If there was anything you want me to elaborate on, throw that down in the comments. If you have any questions, throw that down in the comments. If you have a comment, throw it down in the comments. So, that will finish it off. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.